whistled him before he had curtains up. They're whistling him still after his curtains doom's doom. I phew! His husband, poor old Ahara Okarov, crestfallen by things and down at heels at the time, they squeak, accepted the Zasnach Ardry's shilling at the conclusion of the Crimean War, and, having flown his wild geese, aloned in crowds to wander on like Shuli Looney, enlisted in Tyrone's horse, the Irish Whites, and soldiered a bit with Wolsey under the assumed name of Blanco Fusilovna Buklovich Spurious, after which the car and the marble halls of Pump Court Columbarium, the home of the old sea kings, looked upon each other, and queth their haven evermore, for it transpires that on the other side of the water it came about that on the field of Vasilev's Korniks, inauspiciously with his unit, he perished, saying, This papal leafless to old chap give, raw chalk plates for Mouthron Louth, Bull. Poor old dear Paul Horan, to satisfy his literary as well as his criminal aspirations, at the suggestion thrown out by the Doomster and Loquacity Lunacy, so says the Dublin Intelligence, was thrown into a Ridley's for inmates in the northern counties. Under the name of O'Rani, he may have been the utility man of the troop, capable of sustaining long parts at short notice. He was. Sordid Sam, a dour decent de Blanker, the unwashed, haunted always by his ham, the unwished, at a word from Israfel the summoner, passed away painlessly after life's ups and downs one Halloween night, ebrus and in the state of nature, propelled from behind into the great beyond by foot-blows cowling clouted upon his oyster, and Atlas on behanged and behooved and behicked and behulked of his last fish and blood bed-scrappers, a Norwegian and his mate of the she-wolving class. Though the last straw glimpsed his bearing, this stage thunk hard is said, the pitfall gagged him as prompt boxer, to have solemnly said, as had the brief thought, but fell in till his head like a bass drop neck frost in, till a bung crate cogged. Me drames, O Laughlands has come through. Now let the sentible selves of my egorge, as Nicholas de Cussick calls them, of all of whose I in my hereinafter, of course by recourse demission me, by the coincidence of their contraries re-amalgamerge in that identity.